Hey everyone, this is MegamanNG, and we are continuing with my playthrough of Kingdom Hearts, part of Kingdom Hearts month. In the last episode, we tackled the deep jungle, and it was a very interesting world indeed. Stinks that we're never going to see it in another future title, but that's besides the point. Now then, it's time we return back to Traverse Town. Now, why are we returning back to Traverse Town? Well, it turns out, in our last episode, we found a Gummy. According to Donald, it wasn't belonging to the king. So the only way we can figure this out is if we head to Traverse Town and find out. But now that I got that out of the way, it's time I talk about something, like, I don't know, something random, I guess. Because I really don't have much to say on the matter, but I'm trying so hard. But, you know, I'm not a very talkative person when I do this sort of thing. Like, my last video when I told everyone that I pre-ordered Kingdom Hearts 3D, but they didn't have the collector's edition. One of my commenters says that I should be grateful, and for that, I am grateful. I am grateful, because I'm going to be getting a really good game. And I'm getting interrupted at the door. Don't they know to respect my space? I'm just going to ignore it, because they're not my concern. Besides, the only thing I care about is just enjoying the game in the meantime. Besides, that's what I'm focused on. Anyway, there are some good things. The good news is that I'm getting some of the supplies I need for the camcorder I will be using for the 3DS videos. Once I get that, I'm going to be doing like a test video. But, however, I am missing one thing. A tripod. That's right, folks. I need a tripod in order to properly record the videos. Especially on the 3DS, because when I did my Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Vita replays, I had to use my cell phone. Yeah, I apologize, because when you do these commentaries, you get a bit nervous. You get a bit tense. I'm not like Chugga Conroy or any of the other ones. Any of the other better YouTubers, they did it with practice. But it's my first time doing this. Oh, and what you guessed it, we're arriving at Traverse Town. Looks like we have a lot to do here, so this playthrough of mine is going to show you how to do it. Alright, let's get to work. Last time we went to Traverse Town, I did a little training off screen, so when I did my run on Hercules called Olympus Coliseum, I did really bad. It really sucked. Yeah, don't believe me. I don't have the footage right now. It's because when I always do my recordings, I don't save. So, it's time let's get this over with. So, now that we have the Red Trinity, we can now be able to unlock certain areas that have this. Like this, for example. Let me show you. I could have just called it a Trinity Tackle. Don't you think? Anyway, there are a lot of different varieties. There are like 5 colors of Trinity. You have blue. Oh, you found Dalmatians. Puppies number 4, 5, and 6 return home. We need to get all 199 in order to unlock everything. Not to mention the secret ending. So anyway, after we get to the chest here, we climb up the stairs and... Wait a minute. Oh yeah, we gotta meet Sid. But that's closed off because that's actually a synthesis shop. We can look on that later. Right now, we need to head to the accessory shop and pay a visit to Sid. Sid can maybe help us out here. Sid says that things have been disappearing from the shop and weird noises he keeps hearing. That's not much. Who's this? Moogle? It says that a big tournament being held somewhere, and we already know where. It's at Olympus Coliseum. So, our only purpose here is to find info on the Gummy that we got on Olympus Coliseum. And the best way to do it is to find Leon. Leon, or Squall, is a main character in Final Fantasy VIII. And a bit more of a stuck-up. I don't know why, but he just seems so silent. So anyway, looks like we encountered some more interesting Heartless. These Heartless use thunder attacks. Of course, they're not so hard considering how weak they are. Now we need to head to the alleyway, because there's a Red Trinity, or a Trinity Tackle, there. We'll be able to use it to find where we need to go. And we covered red and yellow Heartless. I don't know what they are, but if anyone can provide a name, leave a comment. And they're giving me a very hard time. Well, wait. Yeah, we'll be encountering a lot of these throughout the game. Which is why the best method to do this is to kick butt like never before. And if you notice, I'm now wielding a different Keyblade. That's because the Keychain Jungle King allows you to change your Keyblade and boosting your stats. Jungle King boosts your added strength. It has strength 5. It does good damage, but rarely deals any critical strikes. Which, depending on your choice of preferences, you could just stick with the Kingdom Key for a little added challenge. Oh, here it is. Now we do the Trinity Tackle. Look at this. Nice. Now we just unlock the underground waterway. Yeah, we gotta swim our way through. And look! There's Leon and Aerith. What are they doing here? Let's find out. Aerith says that this place is mysterious, and I can't blame him on that fact. Now we talk with Leon. Leon says that we found the keyhole, and we did. However, it said that the Keyblade locked it automatically. Aerith thinks of it as a good thing. Leon explains that every world has a keyhole, and each one leads to the very heart of that world. Think of it like the core, and he says that there must be one in Traverse Town as well. Sora asks why, and Aerith replies that it's in their Anson's report. And they say that the Heartless entered through the keyhole, and they did something to the core of the world. Sora asks what happens to that world, and Aerith just says that it just goes away. Everyone's shocked by this. And Leon says that's why the Keyblade is so important. And Aerith exclaims that we have to lock the keyholes in every world. Sora begins to doubt it. But Leon assures him that visiting other worlds will probably help him out. Not to mention he'll help find his friends in the process. Sora has a strong character moment, and that's it. But Sora asks Leon one other thing. He shows him the gummy block that he provided, and after careful analysis, however, Aerith suggests to ask Sid, since it is a good one. But wait, Leon gives something to Sora. It's Earthshine. It says that this stone holds some mysterious power, and he gives it to Sora. However, Sora wants to know how to use it, but Leon has absolutely no clue. Anyway, after we do that conversation, we head here and get this chest. More Dalmatians. Yay. Turns out we need to head somewhere to unlock it, so we got much to do. So anyway, after we go through all this, we head out and head back to the alleyway. It's not much, just a quick swim. There you go. And I got a bad feeling that more Heartless is gonna come my way. And wait, where are the Heartless? Did I kick their butts already? No concern. So we just dodge roll our way through and we head to the second district. Now, as I do this, I just thought I'd have a little talk. Wait, I already had a talk about it earlier, but I just figure I have a talk now. You see, yeah, I don't want to go on and blab about this BS, but I got no choice. I'm officially I no longer have any affiliation with Gamers Bench. And it's more of a personal reason. Don't ask why, just don't. Believe me. I don't want to go through all their BS. So what, I'm not as successful. All I wanted was to just help out. I'll just help out with others whenever I can. Why do you think I am a fellow Yeushi? I love being part of something bigger. And at least at Yeush, I'm treated like family. So basically, this video is a big shout out to Yeush. Why? Because you guys are awesome. Don't worry. I'm actually enjoying this for sure. And you see those green Heartless? These Heartless actually heal your enemies, which you need to take down. Also, make sure you guard those Bat Heartless. I don't know what they're called, but they're really huge. And they also come in like a different variety. And if you guard their attacks, you can get tech points this way. Nice, and you get a Protera chain. This will be really helpful. May as well equip it. Since Protera boosts defense. And we're going to need all the added extra defense. Alright, so once we take care of here, and we got more Heartless.
Deep freeze. See ya.
Oh, nuts. There's Thunder, Yellow Heartless, but we also got to watch out because those Heartless attack from a distance. And don't worry, I will be doing Misadventures of Tron Bond. I just did, like, some footage of Pokemon Black. However, due to my upload schedule, I have to do it on the weekends, so hope you guys don't mind. Anyway, once we get that done, we move on to the third district. Now, earlier there's like a door enveloped in fire. I did it off screen and basically... What's this? An air pirate! What's an air pirate doing in Traverse Town? Looks like we're getting some more interesting variety here. Don't worry, later on you're going to be experiencing some more tougher Heartless, like the Dark Ball. The Dark Balls are the most dangerous. But you're lucky I'm not doing the final mix, because if I was, you'd be encountering some more deadlier threats, like the Neo Shadows. Neo Shadows are like upgraded versions of Shadow Heartless, but they are also the most deadliest. And Goofy leveled up, boosting his max AP. Even though Goofy's more defensive, I like how he works his shield around. Very useful, indeed. Oh wait, more of them! Pirates and Red Heartless. Looks like we're going to be having a little fun today. Of course, with this added experience, we don't have to worry. Hopefully I don't have to spend too long gaining experience and stuff like that. I could always do it off screen. Besides, I gotta speed things up because Kingdom Hearts 3D comes out in about, say, 20 days. And I'm getting it day one and we'll do an unboxing. Hopefully when I get my camcorder and tripod, you'll be seeing it all clear detailed. And in other news, I'm going to New York City. You already know, guys, I'm going to New York City Comic-Con. It's going to be a really awesome, enjoyable experience. But the best experience is that I'm actually going to cosplay as an Ace Attorney character. Yeah, you want to know who? It's Gregory, Miles Edgeworth's dad. Everyone was surprised to see me that I would do it. But there's a reason why I want to do it. I'm doing it for all the Ace Attorney fans because you guys have been my biggest support. And even to this day, I get like all these comments saying a lot of random things. And for that, I thank you. I really do. Now then, after all that fighting, we head into this mysterious house. Now, this is going to have some platforming because you got to time your jumps right. If you mess up, you end up in the water and you got to start over again. Fortunately, it's no big deal. You just swim all the way to the other side and that's it. Fortunately, with careful jumps, you'll manage. You see this yellow one right here? This is for the Trinity Push. Trinity Push is a kind of technique that, well, you and your teammates just push and you'll be able to like move platforms and such. And once we check the place out, we enter inside.
There's something about this musty place. It reminds me of the secret place back home, where we used to scribble on the walls. Remember?
Kyrie?
Sora?
So after that, we encounter a visitor. His name is Merlin. This is his first appearance in the game, but the earliest appearance in the timeline was Birth by Sleep. Now that's a spoiler, but I had to do it. Anyway, Sora wonders why he knew he was coming. Merlin just knew. Sora asked if he was a Heartless, but Donald says that he's not. He is a sorcerer, and if you know where he's from the film The Sword and the Stone. The Sword of the Stone is actually a really good film. It's a classic, and I recommend any of you guys to check it out. It's very good. After the introductions, Merlin discovers that he has the Keyhole. Now we get to see what Merlin is all about. With his magic, he turns the place around in traditional Sword in the Stone fashion. Yeah, that's one of the most notable things on Merlin. Think of him as like a sensei of sorts. He's like a teacher. He teaches you in the arts and you learn something from it. That's how King Arthur did it, which is pretty nice. And the room's a bit better now. And wants us to train in the art of magic. But there is also one other thing. That carriage over there has something really special. Yeah. It's the fairy godmother. If you don't know her, she's from Cinderella, the film. The animated movie, not the real life one. And she says that the king wants to help as well. At least for us, we'll be needing all the help we can get. Alright, now that we're healed up, now we pay a visit. Now let's talk to her. She says that her world disappeared as well. Yeah, which is a really big disappointment. Anyway, we talked to Merlin again, and I think we should have a little fun practicing. Besides, basically what this practice is just a little training on the art of magic. And you could just practice as much as you want. And now it's time for us to practice. Time for us to do it on moving targets, because we're going to need a lot of practice on that subject.
Deep freeze. Deep
Yep.
freeze.
It's not that big of a deal, just basic training. Especially since you need to use moving targets.
Thunder. Thunder. Here. Deep freeze.
Yeah, you could basically practice all your spells. The only reason why I'm here is just that I want a little refresher course. Like I said, I haven't played this game in a while. But I figured that learning on the art of magic will help.
Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
After all, I think I've had enough for one day. And that's it, I guess. Time for us to head back. Oh yeah, there's also one other thing we need to check out. There's also a book nearby. How do I... Where is it? There's supposed to be a book. I don't know why, but I think it does. No. Nah. I'm supposed to, like... Oh yeah, there's a Trinity here. Trinity Blues, Trinity Jump. Basically, you get money and an item. Not a big deal in the long run. Okay, so once we get the money we needed, time for us to head out. And we got ourselves, I think, a high ether. Let's just examine the fairy godmother, and we split. Yep, she always knows how to make an entrance. She's worried about Cinderella. If you haven't known, Cinderella is the main character of the film. Alright, and the book's not here yet, so we'll have to wait till later. Alright, now with that out of the way, it's time for us to head back. Hopefully, you could do it the easy way, or if you want to be like me, do it this way. You can jump over the platforms if you like, but I prefer the easy way and just jump in the water and swim. Make sure you rapidly press circles so that way you can reach there quickly. Alright. Once that's done, head back to the 3rd district. What we need to do now is head to the 1st district and pay a visit to Sid. Sid could pretty much help us with our situation regarding that Gummy block. And look at that! 5 soldiers and an air pirate. Sonic Blade. Yep, works every time. Not to mention, it serves a less FP this way. Of course, we gotta deal with 6 red Heartless and an air pirate. You'll be seeing a variety of different Heartless as you progress through each world. Some of them differentiate depending on the world, while other Heartless can be a bit stronger and more dangerous. That's why training is important, especially in this game. That's why, off-screen, I had to train my butt so that way I could basically get better at this. Why do you think I did well with against Cloud in Olympus Coliseum? Not only did I was much better, but I had a much better strategy. When I first did it, I was careless, and I ended up getting my butt kicked really bad. Huh? Wait, we're not done yet? Now we bought 5 air pirates. Time for a Sonic Blade Mish-mash word pain. Thank you. Dang it. Oh, nuts. Now we gotta deal with more Heartless. Yeah, if you notice me beating these Heartless, I have to train. I gotta get stronger after all. Also, there are a lot of extra mini-games in this game where you can, like, take part in side quests, take on hidden bosses, and you unlock stuff. For example, the Cups in Olympus Coliseum, which we will do later, actually helps you unlock more magic spells. Sometimes gives you extra items and such. And sometimes the more tougher opponents, they'll really push you for a loop. So anyway, after we pass through the 3rd district, time we head back to the accessory shop and speak with Sid. There's Sid. Sid asks what he's got there, and he says it's a gummy block. Goofy wonders what it is, and Sid really is wondering. He says that if we've flown a gummy ship, but we don't know about nav gummies. Calls us pinheads. I call you a douchebag. And this place ain't no playground, so we need to use the gummy ship to travel to different worlds. We don't have a choice. Sid calms us down and says that there's no hard feelings, and he'll decide to help us out. Basically, what he says with nav gummies, we can go to new worlds. And he says that he wants one on our ship, and he'll install it. But there's something he has to do first. Now he has to deliver this book. We all know what that book is, right? Well, you're about to find out because now we have to go all the way back to the 3rd district. Sora wonders what's that. Looks like the bell at the Gizmo shop is already ringing loud. But first things first, we gotta deliver that book. And after that, we gotta stop by the 3rd district. I think we'll be getting some interesting information. So anyway, after the info is done, we are ready to go. Now, before we do that, I think we could just buy some accessories. Let's see what they got. Nothing fancy. Alright. Let's head also to the item shop, because I think we're going to be needing some new items just to, like, progress, because it's going to get harder along the way. Not to mention, Donald and Goofy are in need of new weapons. Yeah, you could actually buy weapons in order to make them stronger, since Sora's the only one that upgrades with keychains and such. They got nothing either. That sucks. Damn it. What? There you go. Sorry, my Wii was in the way, so don't mind me. Alright, let's head on back to the 3rd district. Because I figured if we need to get somewhere. Not to mention, we gotta see Merlin again. Oh, and wouldn't you guess it? Wireless are back! Time for Sonic Blade Trouble. There you go. Ah, no, it's more of them. Fortunately, I'm high enough level to deal with them, so they're not that much of a threat. Oh, nuts. Donald's already in trouble. I gotta make sure I stock up before I head off to any new worlds. Besides, these boss battles are going to get really tough. Huh? There's one more? There you go. Huh? Air Pirates ahoy! Come on! Stop moving! Thank you! Uh-oh, I'm screwed. That sucks. Let's try it again. Those air pirates really were a pain in the ass. Fortunately, it's not that serious when you die. Alright. Now, let's try this again. Fortunately, they're not that hard this time. There you go. Yeah. Uh-oh, frames away. Looks like we gotta move fast. Nice. Looks like things are gonna get more troubling. Yeah, I don't really speak much when I do commentaries. Is that I really don't talk as much, because for the past 5 years, I've always been like a silent dude. I hardly ever talk, and I always let my gameplay speak for me. Why do you think back in 2007 I uploaded Mario All-Stars, and they're still watched to this day? I think my highest videos are World 4 and World 8, which World 8 was released 3 years ago when everybody went nuts for it. I'm surprised I even actually beat it, which is actually pretty good. Alright, now we enter through the tunnel again, and we have to head back to that house. Make sure... come on, what did I miss? What's that noise? Okay, so you need to time your jumps right. If you like, you could always attack after the jump, so you can need a little air time. But just make sure you don't fall, because if you do, you'll have to swim all the way back and do all this all over again. Alright, now we head to Merlin's study and give Merlin the book. Yo, Merlin, we got a book we want to show you. He said that Sid asked to bring him this, and we want to know what it is. Even Merlin doesn't know. In fact, it isn't even his. It found its way in his bag one day. It was such a curious book that Sid prepared it. But now our job is to unlock the pieces. And he gives out best regards. And she says regarding the stone, we need to ask the fairy godmother. Basically, it says it's a summon gem. Summon gems are basically that you summon allies to do the fight for you. When a world vanishes, then its inhabitants go with it. But if that one has a strong heart, he becomes a gem. Only his spirit is left behind, not his physical body. And as a result, we gain a summon spell, Simba. We need all 3 party members for battle, and each summon spell can only be used once. But we can't summon magic while any party member is knocked out. They withdraw from battle once MP is run out, or by the dismiss command. More of the info can be found in Jimmy's journal. Besides, if we find any more, we show it to her, and we do what we can. Besides, there are a total of 6, and I believe we'll be needing a lot of these. Hang on 1 second. I apologize, everyone. I really apologize because I had to take care of something. Yeah, next to me doing all these videos, I do fanfics when I'm busy. I ain't doing fanfics right now, but I'm hoping to get them done once I do the editing. So anyway, after we take care of this, we head back. Now, the easier way to get back is, you guessed it, swimming. Just press the circle button to rapidly swim. Eventually, we'll be encountering a world where all we'll be doing is swimming, but I'll express my thought on it when it comes. Anyway, we reached the 3rd district. Now that we got the book repaired, it's time we pay a visit to Sid.
There you are. What's going on?
Riku!
Hey, cut it out.
I'm not dreaming this time. Right?
I hope not. Took forever to find you.
Riku! Wait a second, where's Kairi?
Isn't she with you? Well, don't worry. I'm sure she made it off the island too. We're finally free. Hey, she might even be looking for us now. We'll all be together again soon. Don't worry. Just leave everything to me. I know this...
Leave it to who?
Sora, what did you...
I've been looking for you, and Kairi too, with their help.
Who are they?
We visited so many places and worlds, looking for you.
Really? Well, what do you know? I never would have guessed.
Oh, and guess what? Sora's the Keyblade Master.
Who was a planet?
What's that mean?
So, this is called a Keyblade?
Huh? Hey, give it back!
Catch.
Whoa. Okay, so you're coming with us, right? We've got this awesome rocket. Wait till you see it.
No, he can't come.
What?
Forget it.
Oh, come on. He's my friend.
I don't care.
Oh, he's gone.
Riku? Nice going. Oh well. At least he's okay. And who knows? Maybe we'll run into Kairi soon too.
Looks like we were reunited with Riku, but he seems to be a bit different now. I don't know why, but something isn't right. Anyway, time we head into the small house and find out what's up. Besides, we need to talk to Sid. And there he is. Sid says if you ever heard of Maleficent. We all know. Unfortunately, Sora does not. But Sid hears that she's in town. Sora asks who she is. But we all know her. She's a witch. Leon says that this is the reason why the town is full of Heartless. And not to take her lightly. Aerith says that she's been using the Heartless for many years. And their world was lost thanks to her. Sid explains the entire backstory. He says that one day a swarm of Heartless took over their world, and it was 9 years ago. Sid, along with his friends, got out of that mess and came here. Which was really sad. Donald says that it's awful. Leon says that his ruler was a wise man named Ansem, and he devoted his life to studying the Heartless. Sid explains that his report should tell us what we need to do to get rid of the Heartless. Sora asks where's the report, but Leon doesn't know. In fact, none of them know, because the pages were scattered when their world was destroyed. Sid says that Maleficent's got her hands on the pages.
You see, it's just as I told you. While you toiled away trying to find your dear friend, he quite simply replaced you with some new companions. Evidently, now he values them far more than he does you. You're better off without that wretched boy. Now think no more of him and come with me. I'll help you find what you're searching for.
Now, we continue. Sid asked if the book was delivered, and we did. And we found out that the nav gum's installed and ready to go. Sid explains that if we find another one, we bring it to him and he'll take care of it. Not to mention he added a warp gummy. The warp gummy is a major lifesaver, because instead of having me go through each world one by one, you just warp and that's it. Pretty simple job. And we find out Sid's real job. But he wants us to meet at the first district. However, Aerith says that there's something about the bell in the second district. Yuffie says that it's above the Gizmo shop and that there's a legend about it. However, it's all boarded up and no one can get in there. Sid wants us to check it out, and if we can, ring it 3 times to see what happens. Which, I will do that. Now then, after that little talk, we head out, and now it's time we head for the second district. Looks like the second district's... Oh no, Heartless! We gotta deal with Heartless again. Fortunately, I don't have time for you, and I gotta go. I know for certain that if videos like these get past an hour, I will split it into 2 parts. The only reason why is because I don't want to like bore you guys over and over again with like long videos. I'm not like Darkside's Phil. No offense to DSP Gaming intended. I respect the guy really well. It's just that he uploads like 20, 30 videos a day. But if it was like me and I would upload that much, I wouldn't get that many views. That's why I'm sticking to an upload schedule, because after all, I'm trying my best to get myself noticed. But I've been trying everything. And if you guys know, I'm unaffiliated with Gamers Bench. I want no part of them anymore. I apologize if I ran it on a bit. I really did. It's that I'm trying to let it go. But how can you let it go when you got, like, a bunch of people that act like jerks? Uh-oh. Thunder Heartless and a fatty. Alright, that should work. Nice. Uh-oh. Guard. Yay. Added tech points. And defeat. Not to mention lots of money. Screw the rules, I got money! Hold on, we got one more. Come on, why are you being so... Thanks, Donald. Anyway, so now that we took care of the Heartless, our objective now is to get ourselves to that Gizmo shop up top. First things first, we gotta deal with the green Heartless. These green Heartless heal your enemy allies, so which means that you'll be in trouble unless you find a way out of it. Ah, hated that. Looks like Donald and Goofy are in trouble. Nice. Uh-oh. Guard. Nice. Thanks, Donald. Yep, now that we have Cure, we can basically save ourselves a lot of time. And shards aplenty. Uh-oh. Tackling. Guarding. I love the music in this battle stage. Hand in hand. It's a great song. Believe me, I like it. And we got more Heartless. More Heartless means we get more experience. And I'm in trouble. Nice. Gotta go airborne. At least they'd miss. Nice. With tech points aplenty, we can level up quicker. Not to mention, we take down the Heartless like they're nothing. Not to mention... Wait, I already said not to mention. That's like the second time I said that. What I mean to say is if you guard their attacks, you can get a free hit. Very useful. Yep, works every time. Nice, that takes care of them. Now what we need to do is get ourselves at the Gizmo shop and find out what's up. Huh? Oh no, more Heartless? Alright, you wanna fight? Fine, let's do it. Hold on. There you go. Let's just skip anything and everything. Know what? No, don't skip. We need experience. Freeze. Yep. Works every time. Not using Mega Ether. We'll need it. And now we enter the Gizmo shop. Apparently we got something to do. Not to mention Heartless to defeat. We need to find out how do we able to like get these things working. I think we're gonna be needing a little bit of thunder magic for this. Let me see. Here it is. Don't worry guys, I'm enjoying this as much as anyone else do. But what I really appreciate is your support, and that's what makes it awesome. And Donald leveled up, boosting his HP, and what the? A fatty and 2 green Heartless. Oh, they're not that bad. Well, at least here you don't have to worry about taking them down. And this Heartless continues to perform its tackle attacks. And now it's got another attack that is powered up, and wait, never mind. Goofy took care of that work for me. Nice. And more air pirates. Alright, Sonic Blade. Nice. Oh man, more Heartless? What the heck? Nice. I learned counterattack. That's gonna really help. After a guard, you can counter and strike back. This will really help. Thank you. And more, another fatty and another fatty and 2 air pirates. Gotta get it right in a position. Nice. And I get myself like a gem. Uh-oh. Looks like he's getting ready to gear up. Miss. Nice. That takes care of him. And with that, we've taken care of nearly every Heartless in this area. Now the next step is to, well, push these switches. I don't know what they're for, but hopefully we'll find out. Let's see. I already pushed one, so I gotta push the other. And... damn it! Ah, here we go. Now we need it here. We push this other switch. Oh yeah, we have to pull, I think, 3 switches? Maybe 4? Hang on. Damn it. If there's anything I don't like about it, it's the camera. The camera can be a pain in the butt sometimes. Oh, now that we pushed all 3 switches, the jingle happened. And now we gotta use a thunder spell. And I think we're supposed to... what am I supposed to do? Thunder! Eh, never mind. I don't think I'm worried about that. Let's just get upstairs. Anyway, so after that Heartless fight, we now head outside. What we need to do now is climb upstairs. Oh wait, we have to climb upstairs, and I think we have to ring that bell. But in order to get to that, we need to do a Trinity push, or a Trinity tackle. And we got multicolored magic laying Heartless. We have red Heartless, blue Heartless, yellow, and green. They're actually the 4 main colors that represent the 4 elements. Fire, Blizzard, Thunder, and Cure. And this Heartless is so annoying. Ow. Done? I missed! How did I get missed? And he's pulling out the Thunder. Oh, nuts. I'm gonna fall. Thank you. Is that? Nope. This one. Thank you. Now it's time for the Trinity push. And we got a hidden location. Now Sora pulls the lever, and the bell is rung. Something should happen. Yup, it did. You know what this means, right? Boss fight is inevitable. So before we do that, let's use a Mega Ether. We gotta prepare ourselves for this occasion. But not before we deal with this. Ow! Come on! Get back here! Thank you! Alright, let's head here and find out. Oh, wait a minute. We're supposed to ring it 3 times. We already rang it once. But I think what we saw here is actually a clue. Maybe it's a clue to another world we may visit. Who knows? Looks like I'm going past my limit. At least we don't have to deal with Heartless here. We just fly through it and that's it. Alright, we're moving on. Now then, we gotta reach through that ladder up there and ring it 2 more times. Sid said to us earlier that we have to ring it 3 times. We already rang it once, so why not ring it again? Let's see what happens if we ring it twice. Another world. But what if we do it for a 3rd time? Who would have guessed that ringing it 3 times would reveal the keyhole to Traverse Town? Looks like we're about to make this a bit short. Looks like it's gonna be easy. Or not. What do you know? The Guardy armor's back! I thought we kicked butt the last time. Fortunately, we got some tricks. Thunder aplenty. I really didn't see this coming. Who'd have guessed that the guard armor would pull something like this? After beating it, it transforms into the opposite armor. Think of the opposite armor as basically an inverted, like upside down, where the hands are its feet and the feet are its arms. Not to mention its head opens up. The opposite armor is very, very deadly. Because the only advice I can give you for this is that you need to take down each of its parts individually, saving the head for last. I gotta heal up before I'm screwed. Fortunately, I got plenty of space for that. Make sure you focus on each part one by one. Once you take down each part, it'll become easier for you to take it down. Also, I like the boss theme for this. This is actually the 2nd time you hear it. The first time is when you actually face the dark side again. At least the dark side had a lot of neat tricks. Opposite armor, he's just another boss. Did it just float away? Yeah, it did. Fortunately, I get lots of MP this way. Gotta make sure everyone's able so that way we can beat this thing. Yeah, annoying. Really annoying. You gotta wait till after it attacks in order to strike back, because you really don't want to get your butt kicked. Oh no, Goofy's in trouble. Oh wait, never mind. 1 down, 4 to go. Make that 2. 2 down, 3 to go. You gotta watch out though, the opposite armor is deadly. You need to focus your offense on taking out its other parts. Huh? What's it doing? Reflect. Or maybe not. Oh, so it can actually use a laser cannon thing? That's original. Fortunately, it's not that tough. Come on. It's gonna be stuck doing that? It's already 4 times now. Thank you. Got 1 more. Now all that's left is this one. Fortunately. And he's gonna be doing this repeated tactic. Ow! That's not fair. Eat this. So much for that. So now Traverse Town's keyhole has been locked up. And I gotta admit, that was a pretty good boss fight. Opposite Armor really did put up a challenge. And with this out of the way, we can finally move on. But before we do that, we need to pay a visit to Sid. And there he is. Let's find out what he has to say. It was quick. Yep, he's in the gummy block business. Working on his gummy ship sure was fun. If we come again, we get a big discount. Not to mention, we get the comet. And that's about it for my playthrough. Well, for this portion at least. I'd like to thank you very much for watching it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if you want to see more videos, whether gameplay or gameplay or let's plays, anything, you can always swing on over to my channel. And hey, you can always subscribe.
Well, well, as I live and breathe, if it isn't Pinocchio.
Oh, hi, Jiminy.
What in the world are you doing down here?
Playing hide and seek.
I just don't believe it. And here I was, up all night just worried sick about you. Why, of all the Pinocchio!
If you want to know who this character is, that is Pinocchio. Remember the classic film about the boy who was a puppet, wanted to be a real boy? Yeah, artificial intelligence did that. It was AI, the film. But, as we always know, Pinocchio has a tendency to lie. And when he lies, his nose grows and grows. We'll be seeing him in the upcoming new game, Kingdom Hearts 3D. Believe me, it's going to be good. Pinocchio says that Jiminy is his conscience, that he will never tell lies as long as you're around. And at least that's one thing that's legit. Besides, he did make a promise. But it turns out Pinocchio has been separated from Geppetto, his father. However, Jiminy warns him there are a lot of dangers, so he asks Pinocchio to stay, and tells him that Sora and his friends will help him out. Looks like we got ourselves another objective. Find Geppetto and bring him back. So, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time when we do more Kingdom Hearts, and when we head off to a new world. This is Kingdom Hearts month after all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Peace.